There is no doubt, my fellow Australians, that this country desperately needs a new taxation system.
We pay enough taxes as it is. I feel it's disgraceful.
Why should it go up? It's only 10 cents, but it does add up in the long run.
So you don't think Mr Howard's going to lose an election over this?
Oh, he will lose the election over this. And I've always voted Liberal.
I'm a little bit of a GST fan. I'm prepared to give it a go and see how it pans out.
When we got sold on the idea during the election, and to what it is now, it's really something totally different. So that's a disappointing bit about it, and it's just scaring a lot of small business as well.
The politicians and people who support the GST have, in my opinion, already rotted the current tax system and made their money, and no matter what happens now, it's not going to affect them.
Well, you don't have a question, you have a statement.
The hairdressers said people couldn't afford to go to the hairdresser as much, so baldness would increase. And now we look back and we say, you know, we wouldn't be without it. In fact, the only complaint I get of GST these days is people say it should be higher. I don't hear anybody saying it should be abolished.
I think you can get big reform in Australia if you satisfy two conditions. First condition is it must be good for the country. If we can be persuaded that something is good for Australia, we'll go for it. And the other thing, you have to satisfy the public that the vulnerable will be looked after. And it was a fundamental reform, and although we still need a lot more tax reform now, 25 years later, our tax system would be something of a wreckage if we hadn't at least introduced the GST and made those other changes.